Hello there guys, this is Nicholas Morrison with another video here on our YouTube channel at Forbes Waterloo Toyota. I am standing here with the absolute #1 vehicle we've had on our lineup for generations now, the family mover that started it for Toyota. This is a 2021 Highlander Platinum, and this is a hybrid model as well. Thank you very much for watching our video here, guys. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a pre-owned, whether you're after something sporty like a GR Corolla or an electric vehicle, come on down to Forbes Waterloo Toyota. The best experience of purchasing a new vehicle. Get in these new vehicles, try them for yourself, see how they drive, ask lots of questions. And I wanted to thank you very much for watching our video. If you mention this video, you'll get a great new incentive on your vehicle, on your purchase. So thank you very much for watching Forbes Waterloo Toyota's video. This model is the top trim level for the Highlander. It's in that beautiful blueprint color. I think looks really well with all your chrome accents. And we'll look at some of that as we go down the vehicle. Being the Platinum, it is loaded up with tech. It's got the full safety package and a lot of comfort throughout the vehicle. So we'll check that out as we go, but we'll start right up front here. They give you luxury and look right off the bat. So you've got the nice big Toyota logo. Being a 21, it's one of the last gens actually that's got the beautiful blue Toyota logo. We've lost that in the current gen, but it looks really, really nice on those older ones. And then as you go down, you'll see a lot of tech right up front on the Highlander. So you do get the proximity sensors right up front. Really nice for somebody if you're going from a RAV maybe up to the Highlander, you're getting into these bigger vehicles. Learning and having that space to park is really, really important. You know, some people, if you're going into a carport or some of those parking garages, it's really nice to actually be able to see where you're going and have that space. So we can show you that with the 360 camera as we go along, but very nice feature. And then as you come on, of course, you've got the nice LED headlights with the fog lights down below. A lot of really good vision if you're out in the country or anything like that. And of course, we do have the automatic high beams on this model. So a lot of safety starts right up front. As we come down the vehicle, you'll really notice, like I said, being the Platinum, they've given you a lot of really nice touches. So we'll go down. The 20-inch alloys, I think, are a really nice touch on this vehicle. The Highlander has always done a good job of giving you a really nice set of wheels. And we come stock with a pair of Goodyears from factory, ready to go, and you'll have great success there. As we come to our mirrors is where we start to get our tech right away. Toyota does a really good job of giving you memory here on your mirrors that'll go with your seat memory. So you have that, as well as the 360 camera underneath. So like I said, it pairs really well with those proximity sensors. When you're trying to park the vehicle, having the camera on the dash is really nice. So we'll show that interior on the vehicle, but we do have that as well. And then as we come down, you do get the roof rails from factory. If you want to add the crossbars, you can do that as well. But the silver bars, I think, look really nice, especially on that blueprint color. And then we'll come around to the back of the vehicle and take a peek here in the rear hatch. Okay guys, so on the back of the vehicle here, the Highlander's done, in my opinion, a really good job of giving you a few nice features here. This is a pre-owned model, so we've actually got a nice extra touch where this does have the hitch on there as well. Being a family vehicle, we understand you guys are gonna go camping and things like that. So the Highlander Hybrid does still have a 3,500 towing capacity. So I'll touch on that right away. It's really nice as well. You can get the covers and stuff like that. So if you're stepping up, if you're trying to get into the vehicle, you've got that installed. It's really just a nice touch here on, for being a family vehicle, we understand you need that. As you come into the vehicle, you've got a few nice features here I'll quickly touch on. You do have the backup camera, of course, on this model. We've had that for years. Being the Platinum, though, a nice extra touch. When you use your rear washer, there is actually a washer here for your rear camera. So especially if you're out doing anything, camping or anything like that, your camera gets dirty, use your windshield washer and it will wash off your camera for you. So a very, very nice touch as well. I'll show you inside the cab, but we also do have the digital rear view mirror. So that's what your second camera is here if you're wondering on the back. I'll open it up here and show you. It does, of course, have the power liftgate. Even though this one has the hitch installed, being a Toyota factory installed, dealer installed hitch, we do have the ability to move the kick sensor over. So Platinum does have the kick sensor, and even though this one has a hitch installed, you still can keep that kick sensor. So that's a really big point. Not all of our vehicles were able to do that, but the Highlander's large enough where we have the space still to move it over. So as we get into the actual vehicle here, a few nice touches. The Platinum does come with a couple nice accessories. So of course you have both set to match, that's what's in the package here. You'll have your rubber mats, the all seasons all throughout the vehicle, with the cloth second set. And then the Platinum, we also give you the cargo liner here in the rear. So it's a really nice touch. It goes up your second seats. It's perforated and it goes up and down with the seats. So especially, for groceries, kids' dirty boots, anything like that, it goes a long way to really keep your back clean and safe here. As well, in the back here, you do have the 3-prong 120 volt outlet. So really good if you have a cooler, sound system down at the beach, anything like that, you've got that plug. Especially with the hybrid system, you've got a lot of juice there on that plug. So a really nice touch for you. And then throughout, just a few nice touches. a lot of people do, I like to touch on with the Highlander, a lot of people do run these as a 5-seat configuration very commonly, or in this, this situation, a 4-seat with their back row down a lot. If you got dogs or anything like that, or maybe just don't have the kiddos where you need all those seats. So being able to put your seatbelts away off to the side is really nice. Your middle row top seatbelt does tuck into the roof, and it gives you a nice big open cargo area here, and it presents itself really well where everything's nice and tucked. You've got that flatness right to the back row. So really good for cargo, whether you're running the 5-seat configuration, or if you do need the 7. Your seats do come right up. You've got a pull strap here from the back. You're able to change that recline, and you still do have the 60-40 split in the back here. So if you do need a lot of cargo space, you can have that, or you have the ability to have both seats up as well. So a lot of customization back here, and we understand all of you have a different, kind of use for the vehicle. So let's come on out, we'll play with that. From here, let's get inside the vehicle. I'll show you the interior of the vehicle, and we'll play in there next. As we get in the vehicle here, I'll take a seat and show you the cabin space here. The one thing the Highlander's always done very well is it is a unibody frame. It's meant for comfort. So whether it's a large fellow like myself or a younger female, I feel like, or a smaller female, sorry, both of you are very able to get comfortable here. There are power seats on both the driver's side and the passenger side, and it is a full 10-way adjustable on the side of the seat. So your ability to get comfortable is very easy. I feel I'm 6'5". I feel very at home here. I've got lots of headroom, and I can get very comfortable. The one nice thing is both your front seats here are heated and ventilated, and it is that nice cross-stitched leather seating, very, very comfortable on those long drives. That's one thing the Highlander's always done a good job of, is giving you that comfortable ride. As you go through, first touch points, the steering wheel is that nice leather wrapped steering wheel. Of course, it is heated as well, so that feels really nice in your hands. As you go through, the touch points in the Highlander have always been really nice. The Platinum, they give it the nice accents throughout. So you've got some of the graphite and wood accents on the door and even through your console here. So they really try to elevate and give you almost that Lexus-esque in a Toyota nameplate. Especially on the Platinum. They even get into some of the sound dampening type technology in the glass and in some of the wheel well type stuff to really give you that better drive and a little quieter. Like I said, we're trying to flirt with Lexus, but keep you in a Toyota nameplate, and a Toyota price point is the big thing as well. So as we get into the vehicle as well, touch on a few things for you. So your front seats, like I said, they are heated and ventilated. You also do have the seat memory here in the front seat on the driver's side. That's on your door side here. You can have one for both, husband and wife, or mom and dad, whatever you're looking to do. As well as, like I said, your mirrors are also on that seat memory. So a nice extra touch where you can program all of that for both of you to get in, and it's set right away. On your steering wheel here is where a lot of your safety features are. So you've got things like your adaptive cruise control, your lane assist is all right here in reach, right on your left side. You've got the rest of your buttons that you'll need for those types of features. So things like your automatic high beams, your power liftgate, your heated steering wheel is all right here on your left side. So really nice that way. You actually still have buttons. They haven't taken those away from you. And then as you get into your main dash here is where you've got the rest of your features. So your seat buttons are here with your climate options, and they've done a good job of kind of giving you the ability to control some of it through the screen if you choose to, but then we've also still given you tactile buttons. So you get both options for all of your climate as well. Of course, you will have full CarPlay and Android Auto here on the screen with the nice big 12-inch display. It really presents itself well. You have the ability to do some of your split screen type stuff, as well as you can have the full map, of course, if you're doing navigation. So really nice view, and I feel like it fits really well in the dash. They've gone to a nice widescreen view versus some of the tablet style. So it looks really sharp here in the vehicle. Being the Platinum, one of the nice features here you get added from the Limited is this does have the heads-up display here in front of you. So it really gives you that cockpit feel while you're driving. Your speed, your navigation, and a few other features will all display to you right up front. So it really gives you that feel while you're sitting here. Everything's right in reach. That's really important with it being a vehicle for the family. We understand if you have kiddos in the back, everybody's bugging you, those types of things. It's really important that you can just focus on what you need to, and everything's right in front of you. And again, the major thing is you know what you're touching. You don't have to fumble with a touchscreen or any of that. They've given you a good job of giving you actual buttons. As you go through, they've done a really good job, in my opinion, of giving you a lot of storage compartments as well. So you've got some up here for the passengers, a shelf in the middle here, and a lot of the cool things as well too is they've given you even the cord storage, the cord organization, let's say. So the cords can come right up through. There's actually ports for those so that you can have your phone up on some of these nicer shelves, still plugged in. And then of course, we've got lots of charge ports throughout the vehicle. With this being a 21, of course, the 21 still does have a 2.0 USB, as well as it even has some of the new micros with some inside as well, and up here in the front. One nice touch with the Platinum is they hide your wireless phone charger here inside your console. So it's actually a little plate here that flips up, And from there, you still have your console underneath. You can set your phone in the top and then close it away. It's out of your hands, it's tucked away, it's charging, which is nice. And being on a shelf like that, it won't slide around as much as some of the other applications. So it should actually get a fairly good charge in there. And then you can focus on driving while that's away. Everything you have Bluetooth up front. And then when you get to your destination, get out and your phone will be fully charged for you. So really nice. I like that that's put away for you. In the cabin, one thing you'll notice as well right away, just the general lighting here is really good. I do get the panoramic moonroof here in the Platinum. Goes all the way back into your second row. You'll be able to see that even once we get into the back seat. All of your controls, of course, are right up top for you. You can tilt it or have the full glass open up for you. Really helps a lot with light, giving you a lot of vision in here. And then the last few things we'll talk about up front here are just some of those nitty-gritty things that Toyota does for you to give you the last couple features. So of course, we do have all the different drive modes on this vehicle. One really cool thing about the Highlander hybrid, it's got that 2.5 liter with the hybrid powertrain. So if you're coming from the V6 model, if you're coming from a V6 or V8 from yourself, normal or sport will probably give you a lot of that drive that you're used to. The one unique thing about the hybrid is not only is it much more fuel efficient, but it also actually adds horsepower and power. So having the different drive mode really allows you to key into that. If you're looking for the most fuel efficient option, that's what Eco's there for you, or you can go up to sport if you're looking for more drive. In these newer models, it goes a long way to actually change some of your shift points. You know, if you're in Eco mode, it'll give you less pedal on the highway. So when you floor it, you won't get that full pedal. And they're doing that to save you fuel. And then conversely, when you're in sport mode, when you floor it, you're gonna get both that combustion engine and the electric engine at full power, getting a lot of extra power, a lot of extra thrust and the horsepower out of the engine. And it really drives very, very, very nicely. So it's cool that you have the option to do both and ultimately choose how you wanna get home that day. If you got some steam to blow off, put in sport mode and get home fast. And then a few other small things here for you. You do have the ability to put it in a full EV mode. If you wanna learn more about that, we have a couple videos on our YouTube channel about that. But basically what it is in small applications, maybe you're in a school zone or something like that. If you know you're gonna be going at low speeds, you can pop it in an EV mode. It'll stay nice and quiet. And again, you're not going fast anyway, so it'll just save you that little bit of extra fuel as well through those zones. But the main thing is the quiet. It'll really be nice and enjoyable to drive through there if there's somewhere you want to be quiet. As well as you have the trail mode on this one that's really nice with the all-wheel drive system. Some people like using that up north here in the snow. It'll really help the all-wheel drive system kind of understand you might slip or things like that. And as well, if you do happen to be camping or anything like that, it's a good feature to use for the all-wheel drive system there. So I think the last thing I'll tell you about here is the digital rear view display mirror. So we did talk about that on the back of the vehicle. So you'll notice on the back, it has the left side is the camera and the right side is your rear view mirror. So when you're in this car, of course, we understand you guys are gonna be going camping. You might have a ton of hockey bags in here on those long trips up north or anything like that. And of course, as parents, we understand we lose our vision. We can't see out our rear view mirror, and on the highway, that stinks. It's not fun not being able to see out. So what they've come up with is the digital rear view mirror. So all you do is you flick it forward. One way will be a traditional mirror, and then the second way will switch over to that digital view. What it does is it simply gives you that. It gives you a camera out the back so that now once you can't see, you still have a full view out the rear. Some people like to fully aim this right at yourself, give yourself a really nice vision. You can treat it like a traditional mirror, still have it aimed. It's really up to you. But the cool thing is that it's a full HD camera. It's right in front of you, and you don't lose it no matter what you have in the vehicle. So a really nice touch that is one that I really suggest try out, and it goes a long way on those long drives with the family. So let's get in the back seat. I'll show you the comfort there, whether it's the kiddos or some elderly family members. We've got a lot to offer back there. So let's check that out next, guys. As we get in this second row here of the Highlander, I'll take a seat right away for you. You'll notice right away, being the Platinum model, you do get the captain's chairs here in this vehicle. So it goes a really long way to give comfort to that second row. Really brightens up your ride. You do get heated seats here in that second row. So again, if you've got somebody older, maybe it's kiddos or adults, they'll still be comfortable back here. You're not gonna get anybody saying that the leather's cold or anything like that. They still get the very nice stitching that you see in the front rows. That's really the advantage of being the Platinum with the bucket seats here. They do have all the charge ports they'll need down here in the middle, as well as they also have a 3-prong outlet. So you've got one in the back row in the very rear with the trunk, and you also have one here in the middle. So some people will use this one again for the cooler, but also maybe if you've got a DVD player or anything like that you want to run for the kiddos back here, you have the connectivity right here for it. So that's a very nice touch. Of course, on both doors, you do have cup holders. But a really nice touch here right in the middle. They do give you a cup holder with some storage for the middle row as well. So quite a few options for drinks, especially on those long drives for the kiddos. It's nice that you can stock up a lot of stuff here. And honestly, even the garbage, it's nice that they've got a lot of spots to put things that they don't just end up on the floor. get to your destination, get everything out, and it's put away. I really like when things, instead of just being a spot here, you got actually, you know, cup holders to put things and storage space. In my opinion, with the kiddos, I think that's a really nice touch. Honestly, like with my kiddos in our van, they've gotten pretty good at using that. And like I said, it really goes a long way, I find, to keep it clean. You see me playing here as well. On the seating here for the Highlanders, you do get armrest on both, which is nice. And then you have a lot of abilities to play. And I can do it while we're looking at the camera here. So you've got your different levers here on the side. So you can fold these seats to get into the back row if you'd like to that way, as well as you can also have them go flat for yourself. So one other feature that I really like here in the rear of the Highlander is that they give you the sunshades from factory right on your windows. So for the kiddos, especially if you got somebody sleeping back here, it's really nice that you can pop these up. They attach right on your mirrors, on your door, sorry. You have one on both sides, and it really goes a long way. I know my kiddos like the shade. So we'll get out of the vehicle, we'll hop up front, I'll show you the last few things, and we'll wrap up. See you there. Thank you very much for watching our video here on the 2021 Highlander. A great addition to the family if you need something to move a few extra passengers, maybe you got a couple dogs or a ton of hockey bags, whatever it is, come on down. Make sure that you mention that you watched this video for a great incentive on your next video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.